Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. So today, we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to unpack a super brief, but honestly highly effective piece of product messaging. It's all about the Silverzz Elite Pure Silver Collection. We're going to break down exactly how just a few lines of text can powerfully communicate value, quality, and, real emotional resonance.
But before we actually look at the source text itself, I want you to consider this for a second. What actually defines the ideal gift for a loved one? I mean, it's kind of a universal challenge, right? We've all been there. We all want to find something that isn't just another object, but a truly meaningful gesture. We want high quality for sure, but we also want significance. So as we go through today's explainer, I really want you to keep that specific challenge in mind because the source material we're looking at today is entirely structured around solving that exact problem.
Okay, so here it is. This is the complete, totally unedited source text we're working with today. Let's just read it out. YouTube video for my channel, Silverzz, Silver Small Thali, $9.99 Pure Silver Pooja Thali gift. Enjoy a wide range of gifting products and various unique models of elite silverware to present to your loved ones and for any customized occasion. Ideal Pooja collection. Now, I know it's brief, but wow, it is incredibly dense. Literally every single word here is pulling its weight to convey a very specific message, and we're going to break down exactly how it works.
Let's dive right into Section 1, the art of gifting. Notice how the source doesn't just casually call these items gifts or just silver. Instead, it deliberately elevates them by using this phrase, elite silverware. And that is an absolutely crucial distinction. Think about it. A standard gift? That might be something you just, panic buy at the last minute. But by specifically pairing that powerful word elite with silverware, the text instantly separates this entire collection from the ordinary. It's essentially telling the reader, hey, this is premium, this is top tier. It's completely distinct from your everyday run-of-the-mill present. Building right on top of that, the text explicitly highlights a wide range of gifting products. And honestly, this brilliantly illustrates the strategy behind the Silverzz collection's positioning. They aren't just offering one single solitary item and crossing their fingers hoping it works for everybody. No, by emphasizing a wide range, they're positioning themselves as a comprehensive go-to source. Basically, whatever highly specific gifting need you might have, the text promises that their collection is expansive enough to have a premium, elite solution just waiting there for you.
Moving on to Section 2, 999 Pure Silver.
999. Now, in the context of our source text, this definitely isn't just some random figure they threw in. It is the ultimate metric of purity. The text prominently features the phrase 999 pure silver. And by leading with that very specific number, the source is straight up guaranteeing the absolute highest level of quality. It's just this undeniable marker of value. Whenever you hear 999 in this context, the text is assuring you, with complete confidence, that the material is totally uncompromised.
So the text actually applies this metric directly, defining the offering as the 999 Pure Silver Pooja Thali gift. This effectively makes the small thali the absolute centerpiece of the text's offering, right? It's not just some small metal dish anymore. According to the source, it is a high-purity, truly premium object that is specifically intended to be given as a deeply significant gift.
All right, let's look at Section 3, Elite Silverware Models.
The source text explicitly promises various unique models, and I want you to really think about what that word unique implies here. It essentially means you aren't just buying something heavily mass-produced that literally everyone else already has. The text is subtly telling the buyer that, hey, even within this super high-end $999 pure silver category, there is still distinctiveness. There are real choices. You can actually find a model that feels uniquely and perfectly tailored to the exact person you're buying it for.
Actually, if we stop and summarize the attributes we've extracted directly from this super brief text, we start to see a highly structured value proposition. Just look at this. We have the specific item itself, the silver small thali. We have the material, 999 pure silver. The scope, a wide range. The design, unique elite models. The application, customized occasions. And finally, the specialized use, an ideal Pooja collection. Honestly, it is just a wildly efficient use of text to pack all of those distinct value propositions into what is basically a single run-on sentence.
That brings us to Section 4, Occasions and Pooja.
This text specifically labels this as an ideal Pooja collection, which is smart because it provides an immediate cultural and traditional anchor. As you might know, a Pooja Thali is traditionally used in religious, spiritual, or deeply ceremonial settings. So by specifically highlighting this, the source text really isn't just selling a piece of shiny metal anymore. It's offering an item that holds profound ceremonial significance. It's practical, sure, but it is also highly traditional.
However, and this is key, the text immediately turns around and broadens that scope. It explicitly states these items are for any customized occasion. This is such a brilliant strategic shift. It basically tells us that yes, while the collection is absolutely ideal for traditional puja, its utility is by no means limited to just that. That specific phrase, customized occasion, means these elite silver models are incredibly adaptable. So whether it's a big anniversary, a milestone birthday, or just a deeply personal celebration, the source is assuring us that these items are going to be a perfect fit.
And finally, Section 5, Presenting to Loved Ones.
Present to your loved ones. Think about it. Everything we've analyzed so far, the 999 purity, the elite models, the wide range, the customized occasions, it all ultimately exists for this one single purpose. The source text beautifully grounds the entire collection in raw human connection. It serves to remind the reader that the true value of the silver small thali isn't just in the pure silver itself, but rather in the act of actually giving it to someone you deeply, truly care about. In a lot of ways, this is the true emotional climax of the whole message.
So, as we wrap up our deep dive into this incredibly efficient piece of product messaging, I want to leave you with a question directly inspired by our source material today. What unique model will you choose for your next customized occasion? We've really seen how effectively just a few carefully chosen words can define both premium quality and deep emotional gifting. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and as always, keep learning.